Alright, bro. I'm not even gonna make this a fully edited thing or put too much effort into this video, I just needed to address this. But Selen has been terminated from NIJISANJI. Might be a good thing to you, might be a bad thing, but regardless, in this industry, even the most ridiculous rumors are possibly true. And special shout out to the wary Selen hashtag on Twitter, Dragoons knew their assignment, brother. I have a feeling that the revolt played a part in the crafting and posting of this statement, and please don't send any harassment or death threats to any of the livers. But let's get this shit over with. It is with regret that we've had to terminate yada 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 corporate speak about how they're sorry things had to end this way. But Selen Tatsuki, due to multiple breaches of contract and misleading statements on social platforms, is terminated. We have provided a detailed explanation of the circumstances and reasons that have unfortunately led us to this conclusion. Have to say though, from the get-go, this is already better worded than the Zion statement so far. Keyword there is being so far. Now, this is basically just a massive wall of text as to how they have rules, and the rules are designed to protect the company and talents, but here, violations of Selen Tatsuki and activity rules. Despite our efforts to uphold these rules, Selen has repeatedly violated activity rules since joining NIJISANJI in July of 2021, meaning that she's been doing it for a while now. Her actions encompasses a wide range of issues such as non-compliance with rights confirmation and authority flows. This is probably referring to apparently her unable to obtain the rights for the last cup of coffee, which could potentially lead to infringement of third-party rights. The violations also include unauthorized usage of works and assets belonging to others affiliated with any color, disregarding the intentions of these parties, as well as a lack of communication with creators, resulting in delay of Selen's commission payments to creators. What I gather here is that Selen, according to any color, has a bad sense of red tape awareness. For the sake of her projects, she jumps the gun. And there has been cases like these in the past within NIJISANJI. I think it was Zion, where she thought she would have the rights to promote a fellow liver's song and play it on stream, but then she got bonked because she didn't have the approval to play it. I forgot if it was Zion, but it was someone in NIJISANJI. As a company, we recognize that these violations of activity rules could damage the trust placed in NIJISANJI. We are also aware that such violations jeopardize the ongoing activities of other livers affiliated with any color. Furthermore, we had consistently issued warnings to Selen each time there was a violation of the activity rules. However, she had repeatedly disregarded these warnings, often failing to reciprocate communication with her managers. Additionally, Selen Tatsuki has repeatedly posted false or misleading information on social media, insinuating that the violations of the activity rules were due to mismanagement by any color. In May 2023, we sent a notice to Selen Tatsuki, stating that any further violations of the activity rules of engaging in false or misleading statements could damage their company's reputation and would result in the termination of the contract. However, she has continued to violate activity rules. All the aforementioned circumstances on December 26, 2023, Selen posted a music video on the Selen Tatsuki channel without prior approval as required by the rules. The materials of the music video were shared for the first time with our management on December 24th. Since some elements on the music lacked proper authorization, on December 25th, we communicated to Selen that permission needed to be obtained from the relevant parties, requesting her to wait before releasing it. Despite this, Selen disregarded the notice and proceeded with unauthorized posting. Our immediate response was to make the music video private until all authorizations were confirmed from our end. At the same time, the reasoning was clearly explained to Selen Tatsuki. However, Selen took to social media, specifically Twitter, I'm not calling it X, making misleading statements that omitted essential context. Notably, mismanagement has privated the song. Furthermore, Selen Tatsuki's post includes a statement encouraging third parties to re-upload the music, which breaches any color's guidelines for secondary creation. These actions led to various misunderstandings that damaged the reputation of both any color and NIJISANJI. I'm gonna stop right here for a while, Chief. That last statement is an absolute hogwash. This did not lead to a damaged reputation with any color and NIJISANJI. Your reputation was already in the fucking shitter to begin with, bro. This just made it worse, yeah, sure. But from that aside, yes, I do agree that Selen did jump the gun here, it seems like, and it may have intentionally thrown shade at NIJISANJI, but that's for reasons we'll get into later. In an effort to calm the situation, we sought to either publicly disclose the reasons or have Selen disclose them herself, while being mindful of Selen's physical and mental health. Management did their best to communicate with not only Selen Tatsuki herself, but also her emergency contact. However, despite frequent communication with Selen's contact, while remaining considerate of the situation. Wow, they really want to emphasize that they were wary. I wonder why. We were unable to come to an agreement on how to proceed. The decision was made to temporarily remove her access to her accounts. So the rats that Selen was forced out of her accounts were true. After attempting to address the aforementioned situation and communication with the legal counsel representing Selen, we conveyed the necessity for Selen to inform the public behind the reasons to make the music video private. Additionally, we expressed to Selen our expectations of future compliance. Brother, why didn't you do it? Why did you need Selen to do it? Yeah, sure, Selen doing it would have calmed the fires, but even if you did, it would have still calmed some fires. You gambled on the fact that to save face, you need her to be puppeted. You need her to be doing the things that you want her to save your asses instead of doing it yourselves. There's this meme in 4chan and in Twitter where basically Selen was just blankly reading out an announcement about why a certain stuff did not happen because she overlooked some issues, and that was obviously fucking NIJISANJI on Selen's ass, forcing her probably to speak it, and Selen obviously did not want to speak it. This is basically them doing it, trying to do it again, but failing. Anyway, despite our efforts, Selen Tatsuki demanded that any caller should be held legally responsible. Now this is a bold move from Selen. I wonder why. She claimed that she was no longer able to engage in her activities as a liver due to decisions made by any caller. I was being harassed by other livers due to mismanagement, while refusing to acknowledge responsibility for violating activity rules. Moreover, Selen insisted that if the negotiations did not progress, she would release a statement regarding claims to the public. Bro, this is a very concerning, statement over here. Harassed by other livers? Fuck me, man. Any caller believes that the claim raised by Selen are in fact referring to the situations that arose when she was warned about for her breaches of rules and attempt to shift the responsibility of these violations, damaging any caller's and NIJISANJI's image. This led to the deterioration of the relationship between her. This led to the deterioration of the relationship between her and any caller and other livers affiliated with any caller. Any caller firmly believes that we and other livers under our affiliation have not engaged in unjust practices towards Selen. Basically, any caller says that whatever happened to Selen, the talents and management was not responsible. Considering the irreparable damage to our company's reputation and threat to ongoing activities to other livers, we regrettably concluded that the termination of our affiliated contract with Selen was unavoidable. Since becoming a part of NIJISANJI in July 2021, Selen has undeniably played a significant role. We fully understand that our decision to terminate the contract will have a significant impact on our fans and supporters of NIJISANJI. Basically, they know that a lot of people are gonna boycott them. However, ensuring responsible content creation through adherence to activity rules is fundamental to our mission. It is with deep regret that we must part ways as we could not reach an agreement on our points of view. However, we would like to ask for the understanding of the circumstances that led to this decision. As of today, February 5th of 2024, Selen's activities will cease and everything will be privated. Obsidia will continue their activities with Rosemi and Petra. Thank you, any caller. I don't like the implications that these posts show. I don't also like the fact that these posts paint themselves as blameless. They literally imply that they did no harm here. And management says, no, you're not. They literally deny that it happened, bro. Knowing NIJISANJI, that's 100% not a complete truth. Holy shit. And you know what that thing that Selen did that triggered this certain action from NIJISANJI, that got them to be careful, that got them wary, that got them concerned? Well, Selen tried to kill herself, or at least harm herself, for bullying. Again, apparently from other livers and from management itself, and being in a poor and toxic environment for numerous months that led to her breaking point. That's what she said. She was getting bullied. She was saying that she was getting bullied. She tried to do something to herself because she was being bullied. And management says, no, you're not. They literally deny that it happened, bro. Now, I would like you to rewind it. Rewind this video, read the statement again, but with the added context that Selen was hospitalized because she attempted to harm herself because of the agency. Now, a lot of the details we don't know. I don't know if Doki Bird, aka Selen's PL, is going to address it, but probably not because I think she'd want to forget about everything and move on to the future. She says that she's gonna come back to her PL and will celebrate her Chinese New Year as it's an important cultural part of her life. It should be the start of happiness and the new beginnings, she says. And if you want my stances on things, chat, I am fully on Selen's side here. I can understand that Selen may have actually done some things that NIJISANJI stated here. I can understand that NIJISANJI has a good reason that they've rationalized to terminate her. And it's probably the best kind of reason because Selen refused to cooperate anymore due to toxic and workplace and the bullying, and NIJISANJI can't work with her anymore due to her apparently being difficult to work with. This is kind of understandable in terms of business, But I've seen too much how NIJISANJI operates and how they treat other talents like shit. I've made countless videos, heard so much things, and overall, there is no reason for me to support NIJI's management in this instance, even if I do take this fucking PR statement at face value. It's funny, because for 2024, I was rooting for NIJI's redemption arc. Guess 2024 for them is starting the same way 2023 started. Now, I don't care about your fucking silly PL, privacy mumbo jumbo, bah humbug. This is Selen's PL. Please follow her, and please don't send any harassment or death threats to any of the livers. Although it's implied, well, not really implied anymore, it's kind of stated. It's just better not to pull a Tom Howard and just blindly, like, you know, throw shade at people, fucking send death threats, you know, discourage their activities, all that kind of stuff. I'm looking forward to the things Dokibird will create, but I'm not sure how NIJI will hold up going forward now. I don't know if this is gonna be a final yab for them, honestly, but hopefully it's going to be better for Dokibird, her content going forward, and for Selen, and for NIJISANJI, I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of this for them. Yeah, that's really about it. See ya.